Classic instrumental disco anthem. This is The Hustle by McCoy. Alright, and I'll play all the parts here, and at the very end, I'll do some in-depth explanation for you. So here we go. Okay, so the intro here, we're just doing a quick little riff, and you're going to want to put a little bit of phaser on this. And there's a couple of sections that have like that cool phaser effect, and I'll leave you a link in the description for all the gear that I use so you can check out what pedals I'm using. And so we're going to start it here on the 5 of the D. Okay, one measure's worth. And then into the next measure, wait a couple beats, then we do this, the 5, slide the 7 back to 5, hit the 5 of the A, and then 3 on the D, and let that go for 2 measures. Okay, and while that's happening, a second guitar is coming in and just kind of doing some chords on this, and it's going more like here we're at the G minor, and this will be part of like the main progression that we see, but it's these 3s on the G, B, and E. Okay, and it's pretty clean, and we're just kind of like doing the shuffle on that, like a 1, couple, and then 3 spread out, something like that. All right, and just do a couple of measures worth. Alright, and then we're going to bring it to 10s on the G, B, and the D here. Okay, and just kind of do the same type of strumming on that for a couple measures. Alright, and this will be F chord. Alright, so all together, both these guitar parts will repeat about 3 times. Okay, so try this whole intro together with both guitar parts. part of the intro here just kind of picks up a little bit, and the first guitar switches to this riff here, where we're just going to go back and forth between the 3 and the 5 on the D. All right, pretty simple, and just do about 4 measures worth of that. Okay, and the second guitar will be on a B flat now, and it'll just be jamming away on 3s on the D, G, and the B here. Okay, now we can get into the main progression here, and it's going to start with this 10s up here on the D, G, B here, and just going to be about 1 measure's worth. Okay, so just kind of a shuffle strum on this. Okay, and at the last count, we're going to hit 8s on the B and the E and just slide that out. Okay, this would be something like. Alright, and then we switch over to our G minor now, and just kind of same type of strumming deal on this. Okay, and at the very end, we just really accent the 3 on the B and the E. Okay. Alright, and we just repeat that progression twice. Alright, and then we come up and we hit 10s on the G, B, and E to get a D minor. Okay, just do about 1 measures of a shuffle strum. Okay, then bring it up a set to the 10s on the D, G, B for the F, and get about 2 measures worth of this. Okay, and then at the very end of this, we get this cool little riff that comes in, and basically we're going to slide up to 14 and 13 on the G and the B. Okay, so and this happens pretty quick, so we'll take some practice. Okay, and we're going to slide it out. Okay, and then we slide up to 10s on the G and the B, slide it out. Alright, now we do 7, G, 6, B. Okay, just slide up to that one, that's fine. Alright, and now we slide up to back to the 10s on the G and B. Okay, it's just this quick little funky thing that happens, but it's cool. So try that here. Okay, and now we can try this whole progression all together now. Okay, and while the main progression is going for the guitar, we get this really cool, the most recognizable part of the song really is this flute riff. And I got it all set for you here on guitar, in case you want to play that. It's really what gives the song away, if you ask me. So we can try it here. It's a pretty simple little medley. We're going to start on the 5 of the E. Okay, and then we go 5, 3, and then back to 5. And then a quick 3 to 5, quick 5 to 3, and now we do 5 to 8. Okay, so it'll be like. Alright, so that's the first half of it. And now we switch over to 6 on the B, and essentially we pick this the same way, but we're doing 6 and 5 on the B. Okay, so it's 6, 5, 6. Okay, quick 5, 6, quick 6, 5, and then 6 to 8. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, hearing it now. And we'll repeat those 2 measures 3 times, and then we come up to 8 on the E, and we kind of dance around with that with the 8 and the 10 on the E. Okay, so it'd be 8 to 10, 8, 10, 8, 8, 10, and then 8 to 10. Okay. All right, and we repeat that 3 times. All right, and then just finish it with a 8. Okay, so now we can just put this whole thing together. Okay, a bridge section comes in here, and the guitar is going back to its kind of like phaser, 2-note kind of alternation thing. That kind of ended the intro, but we shift keys a bit, and we just come down to the 1 on the D, and we're going to bounce between that and the 3 on the D. Okay, so just, and it's about 6 measures worth of just back and forth, so it's like. Okay, so like a good 6 measures worth of that. All right, and then after that, it just bounces back up to the 3 and the 5s. Okay, and you want to do about 3 measures worth of that. And then just finish it by, hitting like the bottom part of a C chord here, the 5s on the D, G, and B. Okay, now we can get into this first horn medley that's happening during the bridge. Okay, so it's just first fret here on the B, and then we finish the measure by doing 4 to 2. Okay, then back to the 1. Okay, now we do 1 to 3 on the G, back to 1 on the B. Now we do a hammer on from open E to 1 to 4 on the B. Okay, so that's pretty much the first half. So it's something like. Alright, and the second half of it, we start it the same way. Do the 1, 4 to 2 on the B. Back to the 1. Okay, 1 to 3 on the G. And then we just hit the 1 on the B and let that just ring out for 2 measures, 3 measures. Okay, so put it all together here. All right, then there's this guitar break section. Everything just kind of drops out for a couple measures, and it's just the guitar kind of strumming away. And it jumps up to this chord here, which is just like a bottom interesting voicing of an A flat. Okay, so we'll just be at 8 on the G and the E, and then put the 9 on the B. And like we're just shuffling away, strumming on this, like a quick 4, then a couple, and then a couple close ones. So like. Okay, something like that. All right, and now the horn solo. This is kind of like towards the end of the song, and this is happening while everything else is playing the main progression. Okay, while the guitar is doing its F to G minor bit. Okay, so we get this different horn solo now. So it's like first on the B to 1 on the E. Okay, 1 to open, 3, 1, 3 on the B. Okay, back to 1 on the B. Okay, and now we go 1, open on the E, 3, 1, 3 on the B again. Back to 1. And now we do, just before the measure's out, we hit 3 on the B, and then go to 3 on the D. All right. And to finish that measure, we do 3D, open G, second G. And then 1, B, 3, 1. Okay. And get it up to tempo all together here. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.